Hey everybody, You Choose View here with you again today. Today I'm looking at the Corsair H80 CPU water cooling solution. I'm going to be doing a quick overview of what's included inside the box as well as a full review. Alright, so here are the accessories that are included with the Corsair H80 water cooling. There's a baggie of screws and thumb screws and kind of like heatsink stands, I guess. So that's where all that is. Here's the Intel bracket for the motherboard. There's little spots for the LGA 775, 1156, 1155, 1366, and for 2011. So this thing is basically ready for all for the Ivy Bridge CPUs. It's got a little rubber insulator here between the metal, so that's a good little inclusion. Just one less thing to have to worry about. On the back here, there's these two little notches, as you can see here. They are for the little CPU bracket screws that are on most all motherboards for 1156 and 1155. So that's where you put that on the top like this. There's also brackets for AM2, AM3 here. These attach to the side of the water block like this, and they get attached and they get tightened down onto the motherboard. There's also instructions. As everybody said online, they're very crappy. They're not as bad as I guess people say they are, but they are pretty vague on what exactly needs to be done. There's almost no words in there. Words would have been nice instead of just pictures. Here's two fans, two 120mm fans. They say Corsair on the back. There's no real maker of them. If you've ever heard or seen a A70 or A50, these are very similar fans. If you've had those, you kind of know they have a little bit of a weird hum to them. It's not really a buzz or high-pitched squeal. It's just a weird hum when they're running, even at low RPMs. So just keep that in mind if you're worried about noise, which I am. So I might replace these with Silverstone air penetrator fans or Scythe gentle typhoons. So yeah, here's the second one. They're black, which is nice. Kind of individually cabled, just kind of like the Corsair power supplies, and they have 3 pins on here. And so next we're taking a look at the water cooler itself. So here's the heatsink. It's a pretty big heatsink. 120mm fans go on it. Some of the fins did come when it shipped, a little bit bent, but not terribly. Just a little not straight, I guess. They're a little wavy, but again, they weren't bent or crushed, so I'm not too concerned. If you get them and it's a little bent, you could straighten them out. It won't affect it too much. It's got a car radiator, basically. You can straighten them out. It's not a huge deal. Just don't bend it a whole lot. Just don't bend it a lot. You see the holes here. Straightened out most of them already. It's not bad. Alright, so here's the bottom of the pump. It's the cold plate. It looks like it's solid copper with thermal paste already placed on it. I will most likely take this off and put some Arctic Silver on. I have heard that this is actually pretty decent thermal paste, but I haven't tested it and I don't plan on it. I'm just going to use my Arctic Silver since I already have it. Alright, so here is the pump fan controller combo. You can see here it says Corsair on the top, and it's got 3 LED lights to show how many RPMs the fans can use, low, medium, and performance. You can look up the specs. I don't remember off the top of my head. You can control what speed they are with this little button right in the middle, and so that's cool. You can also get you also need to plug these in for one Molex. Just got 2 pins in there, but it's a normal standard Molex, and a 3-pin motherboard power. That's to control the voltage, I guess. On the top here, there are 2 4-pin fan connectors. The fans that come with the pump are only 3 pins, but they will work just fine. And on this side here, you can see the hoses with the adjustability on them. Yeah, there we go. They go up and down. I mean, I don't really want to move right now because these hoses are stiff. I don't know if I mentioned that already. These hoses are very stiff. It's meant to be so it doesn't evaporate, but yeah, they are pretty stiff. So keep that in mind if you, for some reason, want to mount it up top or whatever. They are pretty stiff hoses. So just so yeah. Next, I will do some noise comparisons, show you the 3 different speed sounds, and let you know how loud everything is. Alright everybody, so here are the fans at the low setting right now. Just one LED part is lit right there. Put a little piece of paper on the back so you can see how much air is being blown. Right now, just not too much. And I'll be quiet so you guys can hear how loud it is. then here's the sound of the pump. Again, there's not much noise at all on the low setting. Again, you might have been able to hear the little bit of a hum I was talking about with these Corsair fans. I don't know what's up with it. It's just happened to my old heatsink and this one as well. So again, it's not very loud at all. If you put it in a case, you probably won't hear anything. Just let you guys know. All right, so here are the fans at the medium setting, and you can kind of see how much more air is being blown there. Again, I'll be quiet so you guys can hear the noise of the fans. And again, the pump hasn't gotten any noisier. I think it just sits at 1 RPM. But yeah, it's a little bit louder. Not terrible at all though. I'll say it that way. It's not bad. One thing I did notice is that when you press the button, it ramps up to the next speed. It doesn't just instantly kick on to the next RPM. It slowly ramps up to it. So yeah, it's, just let you know that too. All right, and here are the fans at the high performance setting. As you can see, a lot more air is being pushed through it. Again, I'll be quiet so you guys hear. So yeah, that's on performance. Again, I forgot to mention this earlier, that each of these are at the lowest RPM of each setting. They ramp up quite a bit more, and so this is just the lowest setting. Next I'll show you guys the maximum fan speed and how much noise that makes. Alright, so I'm about to turn the power supply on, and this will let you guys hear how loud the fans are at, I'm pretty sure, full speed. So here we go. So yeah, as you see, the paper is almost completely vertical, and I'll let you guys hear it before it ramps down. So yeah, that's the fan at, I think, maximum speed. Alright, so now that's off, I will put it in my computer, and then I'll let you guys know how it performs compared to the stock cooling. And so do some overclocking and see how well this thing works.